going to skate now. It's so nice outside. It's breezy. Hello, welcome back to the vlog. It's not really a vlog if I'm just telling you what I'm thinking about, is it? It is Saturday morning. You already know. Monsta X is Monday. Monsta X is Monday. I wonder if they're already here. Yeah, Monsta X is Monday. Pretty crazy. I feel like this week was just a big roller coaster of emotions, but I think I've still been pretty consistently active, and we've been cooking at home like a lot more. This is probably the most we've cooked at home. Our air was like not working for a couple days, so it was pretty miserably hot in here, but I think we figured it out. It's pretty chilly now. Also, some words of wisdom from my coach. We just talked about writing new endings for kind of my thought pattern and the way that I usually assume that things are not going to go well, or I'm not capable of succeeding in something. And one thing I told her was that I just feel like overwhelmed by the changes. Like I feel overwhelmed by how much I have to change and how much I have to become a different person, because the habits I have adopted for my life now are like not the healthiest habits for me anymore. One thing that I really liked that she said, you know, lots of people have that same feeling that their goals are at this mountaintop that they'll never reach. But then she said the viewpoints along the way can be just as beautiful. And I was like, oh shit, girl, you fucking right. And that's why I'm like so happy just to be talking to a mental health professional. I'm pretty sure the coaches on Noom are like mental health professionals. She's just been very supportive, and she asks just the right questions. If the result means that you have changed your habits and your life and your confidence in yourself and your trust and love in yourself, like how worth it is it then to struggle and go through uncomfortabilities to reach that? And I was like, that's not even a question. Like, of course it's worth it. It's worth it to be uncomfortable for a little bit of time every day, if that means by the end of this I find trust in myself and I find true love living in my skin. I've always told myself that only comes after I've achieved weight loss. I'm out here busting my ass, but do you see this? Hi, I know I haven't been filming consistently. Oh my god. That's just my life. I'm going through a lot of changes. Self-sabotage is very often just a maladaptive coping mechanism, a way we give ourselves what we need without having to actually address what that need is. Sometimes our most sabotaging behaviors are really the result of long-held and unexamined fears we have about the world and ourselves. For most people, the abstract fear is really a representation of a legitimate fear. Because it would be too scary to actually dwell on the real fear, we project those feelings onto issues or circumstances that are less likely to occur. If the situation has an extremely low likelihood of becoming reality, it therefore becomes a safe thing to worry about, because subconsciously we already know it isn't going to happen. If you were aware of the real issue, you could begin working to resolve it, perhaps identifying the ways you are giving up your power or being too passive. However, if you aren't aware of the real problem, you'll continue to spend your time trying to convince yourself to not be triggered and anxious, and finding that it only gets worse. I let fear and anxiety and depression run my life, and now I'm at a point where that's not gonna work anymore. I need to live. I need to be a real person. I need to be myself and be happy with that and not be afraid of life. If this is what it takes for me to live my Barbie dreams, then this is what it takes for me to live my Barbie dreams. This is my treadmill, my Barbie treadmill. This is my Barbie microphone. This is Barbie me with my Barbie phone, being on my Barbie treadmill to walk my Barbie walk. Oh shit. So yes, this is the effort that I'm making to lose weight now. If this is how I gotta meet my steps, then this is how I have to meet my step goal. I'm just saying. So I'm going to walk the walk and listen to my music and just go for it. I'm waist training. I got a little bikini top for when I get hot. I'm going for it. Because why not? Like, I have my water and everything ready to go. Yes. Yes, this is it. This is my thing. I just need to do this every day. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm exhausted. My treadmill says that it's been on for an hour. I changed outfits. My hair's up because I'm so sweaty. Yeah, that was fun. Music gets me going. Dancing gets me going. Yeah, and I've been like treadmill dancing for straight up an hour. And it was fun, and I don't feel like, ugh, you know? I feel like, woo, that was, caught a little sweat. I love working out. I love moving my body. I love exercising. It's so much fun. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to moving. Hi, welcome to my book club. Today we're reading The Mountain Is You. And we're highlighting the best parts that most resonate with us. There is nothing holding you back in life more than yourself. Okay, period. Like, I know. But I have to say, it took me this long to come to this realization that, like, I'm getting in the way of myself. I'm just gonna leave the kitchen light on, so if you see trash, you see trash. Or maybe I can just, yeah. Let's look at my treadmill. So, if there's an ongoing gap between where you are and where you want to be, and your efforts to close it are consistently met with your own resistance, pain, and discomfort, self-sabotage is almost always at work. It appears to be a product of self-hatred, low confidence, or lack of willpower. In reality, self-sabotage is simply the presence of an unconscious need that is being fulfilled by the self-sabotaging behavior. We must pinpoint the traumatic event, release unprocessed emotions, find healthier ways to meet our needs, reinvent our self-image, and develop principles such as emotional intelligence and resilience. So I tell myself that my weight gets in the way of my dreams, that I can't be a singer, I can't be a dancer at this weight, because I'm too embarrassed to see myself even at this weight. And it's really hard, you know, because we're in this time of acceptance and accepting everyone and accepting ourselves. And when it comes to accepting myself, it's something I just can't seem to do. Like, I want better for myself. And I don't think that's a bad thing, to want happiness. And to me, it just, I've always put weight loss as the thing that would finally break me out of feeling like this and feeling depressed and sad just about existing, because I don't like existing in a body that I don't enjoy being in. Healing those emotions about the world rejecting me for being big will come from, like, losing weight, like not being big anymore, because, like, there's the solution, like, don't be big, and people won't say it to you anymore, and you won't feel bad about yourself anymore. But I get in my own way because food is like my biggest comfort. Like food is so comforting for me. Food is my dopamine. It's my coping mechanism. So that's my biggest thing, is like, what is going to be my other coping mechanism? Because it can't be that anymore. It's no small task, yet it is the work that all of us must do at one point or another. Yeah, I'm facing that now. Self-sabotage is what happens when we refuse to consciously meet our innermost needs, often because we do not believe we are capable of handling them. My actions don't resonate with my goals. And it's the most frustrating thing to know what you want, know how to start going for it and heading towards it. I literally have everything I need in this house. I don't even need to leave this house to lose weight. Like, we have weights, we have a treadmill, like, I have my headphones, I have my phone, like, I have a laptop. I have everything I need to lose weight, and I don't even need to leave this property. But I sit and do nothing. And even when I have the thought to do something, like, it's fleeting, because I'm like, well, I'm not really gonna do it because I don't want to. And that's just literally my brain, like, course correcting. Like, as soon as I'm like, progress, my brain's like, no, stay sad. Like, you're comfortable being depressed, so we are going to keep you where you're comfortable, and that's being sad. And I'm starting to really feel like how fake it is. Like, how am I complaining? Oh, it says it. I'll get to it. It says it here in the book. Sometimes we sabotage our relationships because what we really want is to find ourselves, though we are afraid to be alone. Sometimes we sabotage our professional success because what we really want is to create art, even if it will make us less ambitious by society's measures. Sometimes we sabotage our healing journey by psychoanalyzing our feelings because doing so ensures we avoid actually experiencing them. Yeah. Sometimes we sabotage our self-talk because if we believed in ourselves, we'd feel free to get back out in the world and take risks, and that would leave us vulnerable. I give excuses because I'm like, I'm depressed, I'm this, I'm that, like, basically saying I refuse to be anything other. Like, I'm sad, I'm depressed, and I'm fat, and those are my excuses why I'm not going to change being sad, depressed, and fat. And then I know that, and then I choose every day to binge eat. But you know, like, it's also an addiction, so it's like, it's also controlling me. It's also like, it has its shackles on me. But I'm trying to change how I think. It doesn't have its shackles on me. Working out has its shackles on me. The only thing that has its shackles on me is my ambition for growth. In the end, self-sabotage is very often just a maladaptive coping mechanism, a way we give ourselves what we need without having to actually address what that need is. But like many coping mechanisms, it is just that, a way to cope. It is not an answer, it is not a solution. It does not ever truly solve the problem. We are merely numbing our desires and giving ourselves a little taste of temporary relief. Sometimes our most sabotaging behaviors are really the result of long-held and unexamined fears we have about the world and ourselves. Your life is defined not only by what you think about it, but also what you think of yourself. It makes me so sad. I'm so fucked up. Like, literally, if you don't have these problems, like, good on you. Because this shit sucks. Having to build myself from the ground up day by day, but we will do it. We're trying, aren't we? That's why I have to stop. I have to keep filming myself because this is the only way I'm holding myself accountable is by vlogging it. Okay. Your self-concept is an idea that you have spent your whole life building. It was created by piecing together inputs and influences from those around you, what your parents believed, what your peers thought, what became self-evident through personal experience, and so on. Your self-image is difficult to adjust because your brain's confirmation bias works to affirm your pre-existing beliefs about yourself. I hate that paragraph. Like, what I think of myself truly is that I am a goblin. I used to call myself an oyster in high school. I literally would make up names for like the creature that I thought I was. It just felt like nobody actually loved me. It felt like I had no potential to be loved at all. So I just started being really sarcastic about everything because it's like, well, I just can't care. Like, I just have to joke about everything so that people don't know like how actually fucking sad I am that I can't be a regular girl. But I can be a regular I am a regular girl. I'm a girl, god damn it. And I'm a cute girl and I wanna be. But you just have to believe it. Like, you just have to think you're hot and like that's it. That's it. Like, and I'm hot. I'm reading a book in a bikini. What's sexier than that? Next to the Swiffer bitch. When we self-sabotage, it is often because we have a negative association between achieving the goal we aspire to and being the kind of person who has or does that thing. You have to show yourself that there are many different ways to self-soothe that are more efficient than unhealthy food choices, and that there are far better ways to connect with others than through negativity. Once you begin to really question and observe these pre-existing beliefs, you begin to see how warped and illogical they were all along. Not to mention distinctly holding you back from your ultimate potential. Human beings experience a natural resistance to the unknown because it is essentially the ultimate loss of control. This is true even if what's known is benevolent or even beneficial to us. Self-sabotage is very often the simple product of unfamiliarity. And it is because anything that is foreign, no matter how good, will also be uncomfortable until it is also familiar. This often leads people to confuse the discomfort of the unknown with being wrong or bad or ominous. However, it is simply a matter of psychological adjustment. We are programmed to seek what we've known, even though we think we're after happiness, we're actually trying to find whatever we're most used to. What you believe about your life is what you will make true about your life. This book is so hard to read. I'm proud of myself for working out on the treadmill for an hour. I'm proud of reading this book. I'm proud of doing yoga today. I'm proud of the hot pot I'm about to eat and enjoy. Love you. Bye.